guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Eborn's Powder Effect veins. These are a highly pigmented artist grade dry powder. They do have a little bit of extra UV protection in them, and these can be used as either air dry or heat set. This color that I'm showing you today is a darker vein color. I will be having some other colors coming out in the future, and there'll be a list of places you can purchase this product in the video description. So there's a couple ways that you can apply this product. The first one is dry, and I like using these little disposable brushes. But to apply it this way, you would go ahead, just dip your brush in, tap off the excess powder, and I'll show you some little micro veins like this. These are really, really great for those small veins. And you can adjust the darkness level by using more or less pressure. If I wanted a lighter vein right here, I would just go ahead and use very, very light pressure. Or if I wanted a darker vein, I would just apply harder pressure on it. I definitely prefer to do lighter pressure. You can also apply these wet. If you're using air dry, you can just take a little bit of your distilled water and a paintbrush. Just dip your paintbrush in the water, tap off the excess water on a paper towel, dip your brush in, tap the excess off, and go ahead and paint your powder vein on, and you can use a cosmetic wedge to blend where you need to. If you're using heat set, you can just go ahead, use some solvent. This is just odorless mineral spirits. Again, just wet your brush, blot the excess off, dip your brush into the powder, tap any excess off here, and then go ahead and just paint your vein on. And again, you can just dab with your cosmetic wedge. If you make a mistake, you can remove it, but you need to work very, very quickly. Like this one that we just put on, we can remove all the way. These ones that I put on a few minutes ago, it's going to take some scrubbing. They definitely stain very, very quickly. As a product that works either with air dry or heat set, if you're using heat set after you do your veins, just like if you had painted them, you would just put your parts in the oven, bake them at 265 Fahrenheit for 9 minutes, and your veins are going to be set. You can go ahead and just continue painting as you normally would. If you're using air dry, I would just let them sit for a little while, possibly just go over them with the cosmetic wedge, make sure that there's no excess powder on your parts, and then you can go ahead and continue painting. I do veins as my very first detail when I'm first painting. If you want to do these at the end, if you want to touch them up later or something, you definitely can apply them over paint, and then you would just varnish over them instead of painting over them. I'll show you a little bit of veins that I did here. I don't know how well you guys can see these ones on camera, just these little micro veins or pronounced head veins. These are all done with powders. All right, you guys, I hope that this video was helpful, and I look forward to seeing your guys' veins created with powders.